Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to interview one of my mentor. He was the former SVP from HP. So let's get his input on how to work with and through others. Good morning, Larry. Welcome to my YouTube talk show. This is my first episode. So today our topic would be focused on the leadership of working with and through others. Just ask Larry to give a quick introduction on himself.
Thank you for that, Gaoshen. Yes, I am a retired executive from Hewlett Packard. Although you may think of me as a mentor giving you advice, in reality, I am also learning from you, the young professionals in the new world, learn to navigate your career. So anything I can help you with today?
Yeah, so again, my YouTube channel's goal was try to help the young professional grow. I want to focus on the communication and also leadership skill development. I think that fits your background very well. Today, particularly, I want to ask you the question like, how did you first become a people manager?
Oh, I was very lucky, very lucky. So during my school, I was studying engineering at the University of Michigan at Ann Arbor. During my last 2 years, I also had intern jobs, and particularly at a semiconductor research lab at IBM in New York. I learned very early on that I did not enjoy research work. I just did not enjoy it. So I had to pivot that, as you said earlier, that my ability to influence others, my ability to work with other people, meaning be a good team player, and work through other people, meaning leading them through to do work, even though they don't report to me, is really, really important. I felt that as a team, we can get much bigger things done when we had that kind of mindset and attitude. So I pivoted very quickly away from technical work to people leadership work. So that's how I got started.
So the next question I'm going to ask is, a lot of my audience are kind of in the early stage of their career, including myself. We often have the doubt to say, what separates a person from climbing up all the way to the top of the career ladder? Like you, I know you've been the senior vice president at HP before, right?
Right. So I did. I started my career at HP after my MBA as a cost analyst. Then eventually I rose to become people manager in 3 different businesses, in 3 different functions, also international, and then eventually to VP and senior VP. So you're right. Maybe a third of the time I'm lucky to get a promotion. Another third of the time, somebody offered me the promotion, or somebody saw what I was doing and pulled me along. So that was good. And then the last third of the time is where I asked for something, right? So it's combination, right? You have to ask for what you want. You got to be lucky. And you also have the other people supporting you. And during that time, I'm thinking, as you know, in physics, a stool that has 3 legs is a very stable object on an uneven surface. So what are the 3 legs? Well, the first leg is clearly your technical skill. A second leg is your management and leadership skill. Management is different than leadership. In my mind, management is a person who will execute with a team of people to a particular goal. So it has to do about leading teams, delegating, right, and getting things done, planning, reporting. However, being a leader is also about sharing or getting other people to see a vision that they haven't seen before. They are pulled for you. So that's very different than management. But that second leg of management and leadership later on is very, very important. And the third leg is what I call business acumen. You have to have a business acumen, right? You have to understand your business. the industry, your competitors, the emerging trends. And my assertion is you have to have all three. As an individual contributor, as an example, your technical expertise is probably more important than your other two. As you become a manager, your management leadership skills become more important, right? And then as you become a director or VP, your business acumen and your leadership skill are probably the two most important ones. Your technical skill are probably much less, right? So at different stage of your career, you got to be very deliberate on where you allocate your time to develop all three of your skills.
The last question I want to ask you today is, a lot of the young professionals, when they start their career, they always wondering what kind of relationship they should maintain with their boss. You probably heard, right? Most people, they don't live for the job, they live their bosses.
Yeah, great question, great insight. People do not leave their job because of the job, right? It's because their boss, poor relationship. So I have a view that I will mix my personal and my business relationship with people where I can. You notice I use the word where I can, right? It's not always possible to blend the two, right? Some people, a business relationship will come easier than a personal relationship. For others, it's easier to have both. Where I can, I like to have both. So I will treat my peers and colleagues and my bosses at HP in a way that I will build some personal relationship. Get to know them outside of their work. Get to know their family. Get to know their spouse. I very often will invite my boss and his or her spouse to my home for dinner. I was told that's not a good thing to do, okay? Because now you're crossing the line. And I say, what the hell are you talking about, right? Not every boss of mine, I can have that personal relationship, right? Sometimes things don't click, you let it go. But other times when things do click, right, you deepen it. And so I do that. I do that quite a bit. Yes.
Okay. I think this is a very meaningful discussion. Like I said, I probably want to schedule more sessions in the future with you, because I think you have a lot more wisdom to share with my audience. But for today, I think this is a good starting point for us. And thank you so much for joining again.
Well, Gaoshen, thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity, right, to be interviewed by you. Thank you. Thank you. And also kudos to you for keep driving ahead on this leadership learning crusade that you're going after. I think it's a very courageous thing for you to do. And I really applaud it. So thank you for giving me the opportunity, and good luck to you.
Thank you, Neri. So appreciate your willingness to help and also time to join. And I will talk to you next time.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.